Do you know what the 3 hurdles are to buying or selling a home? Find out right now. This is day 7 of Mark Madness. Hello and welcome to day 7 of Mark Madness. I'm your host, Mark J. Schmidt of Remax Country and MoveMeMark.com. When you're buying or selling real estate, there are really 3 hurdles you have to get through to complete the transaction. Now, what I'm talking about today really applies to the state of New Jersey. If you live in a different state in the country, you may have the same exact process. You may have some slightly different rules or regulations or laws that you have to follow. But what I'm talking about today really applies to the state of New Jersey. So here are the 3 hurdles to buying or selling real estate. The first is attorney review. You have the right to have an attorney review the contract that you just signed. Now, whichever side you're on, the buyer seller, each party has the right to have an attorney review the contract. And basically, your attorney and the attorney on the other side of the transaction are going to work out just any little particular details about the contract and make sure that you're well represented. During attorney review, either party can cancel the contract for any reason. So as a buyer, if you just say, oh, you know what, I feel weird, I'm getting some bad vibes, you can kill the deal. As a seller, if you get another offer that comes in and you want to, you can kill the deal. Either party can cancel the contract for any reason or for no reason at all. So that's the first hurdle, attorney review. The second hurdle is home inspections. The buyer has the right to have a home inspection, and really the way the contract is written in New Jersey, it's a standard contract of sale, and basically what it says is the seller doesn't have to fix anything and the buyer doesn't have to buy anything. Now, normally people work it out. They want to kind of work together and get through the process. But if you can't work out home inspection items, whether through credits or through repairs or what have you, the deal can die. The buyer can kill the deal. At times, the seller can kill the deal. But that's the second hurdle, is home inspections. The third hurdle is what's known as the mortgage contingency clause date. That was a mouthful. The mortgage contingency clause date is the date by which the buyer has to have their mortgage commitment. It's typically 30 days after the end of attorney review. And basically, if the buyer doesn't have their mortgage commitment by that date, either party can cancel the contract. Now, normally what happens is if the buyer doesn't have their mortgage commitment by that date, the attorneys can ask for an extension. The one attorney can reach out to the other attorney and ask for an extension of that date. But really, that is in place, that contingency is in place so in case the buyer can't get a mortgage, so they're not saddled with having to buy a house that they can no longer afford to buy. And the seller is also protected because if the buyer can't get a mortgage, they can't keep stringing the seller along until they might be able to find someone who will give them that money. So those are the 3 hurdles to buying or selling real estate in New Jersey: attorney review, home inspection, and the mortgage contingency clause date. Now listen, if you have questions about buying or selling a home, please head to my website. Lots of great information there. That is www.MoveMeMark.com. But thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you tomorrow for more Mark Madness.